Morning campers. Show them the view, love.
So where are we?
Dalaman. Right on the edge of the runway. Watching the planes. We've seen one more so far, haven't we?
Yeah.
Just having a spot of breakfast.
Turkish breakfast, Turkish coffee. It's a tiny little cup like this. Really strong. Good though. Beautiful day, there's nobody here, there's one lady in the cafe.
A lovely market as well, isn't it? Just there.
Yeah.
There's showers, toilets, really clean and all free. So you can, I think it's one of the best ones we've had this one, isn't it?
Definitely, yeah.
I keep saying that though now. I keep saying that now though.
Yeah, but we've got down to the part of Turkey that's more attractive, isn't it? And I think we've timed it well because there's nobody here. There's no other tourists here. There's a few locals having a coffee, but
In fact, we get stared at, don't we? People stare at us because, like, I don't think we've seen any European people for a while.
no, but there's no tourists here at all. I imagine it gets really busy here in season, but it's warm enough. I think it's about 15, 16 today, going up to about 18. And it's the 26th of, or 27th of March. So still early, pre-season, but warm enough for us to be sat out in shorts and t-shirts and enjoying the surroundings.
Hello.
Oh, okay, see you. Thank you. Just take colour.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Keeps on coming.
Yeah.
Thank you. I think the tea was included with this breakfast, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, it might have been.
I remember now. That's why she looks as funny when we ask for coffees as well. It's all relative, isn't it? I had double egg and sausage. That was really nice.
Yeah, and what's it costing us? Not much. It's this is just a little beach bar. I think we'll probably get some lunch or tea. Just for example, kofta. I presume it comes with chips and salad. Is 220 lira, so that's £5.50.
My egg and sausage was £2.20.
A hamburger 130, which is £3.20, something like that. Even beers are fairly cheap, 100, which is, we paid in another place 140 yesterday, so 100 for a beer, that's 250. I suppose that's expensive-ish for here, but beer we found even in supermarkets, beer, wine is
And dog
quite
food.
dear. Dog food,
really,
yeah, odd,
really.
strange things.
Yeah, when I've looked at the bill, they've seems to have added the 20% tax on things like that and toiletries. So if you're ever thinking of coming to Turkey, stock up on beer. I mean, we were paying £2 a bottle in Hungary for wine. It was decent wine, weren't we?
Really nice. We had a bottle
Really,
of
really nice.
Moldovan wine we bought here yesterday. I think that was that a fiver?
Less than £5, about
£4.
£4.50, something like that.
It was really nice. The Turkish wine we've tried, it's okay. It's about a fiver a bottle. We've not found a particularly nice one. It's drinkable, but Moldovan wine. We've even talked about going to Moldova at some point.
Really, really nice.
It's a bit more difficult to get to. You've got to go through Romania and then back out through Romania because it borders onto Ukraine. But it might be worth a look. We've not researched that.
So I'm thinking, because it's such a nice stay, we should stay a couple of nights.
Yeah.
My appointment with the dentist is on the 1st of 10
Monday,
a.m.
which is
So we've got a week,
5
haven't we?
days off, isn't it?
We've got, I think it's at 200 miles we're going to do for it.
I think it's a bit less than 200 now. We're going to call to Fethiye on the way around, a place we've been to a few times before. We know there's a good park up on the front near the market, and in fact having a look around there and perhaps do some filming there as well.
Loads of these as well. And then once we get to Antalya and sort my dentist out, and I think you're going to get something done at Man as well, like the heat shield up now, if you can. Then we're going to mosey on back up, but actually do all the touristy things then. So we're not on a mission then, are we?
Yeah.
So that's what I fancy doing up when we're back, going to see some sites and stuff like that. Good.
So we need to look out for the archaeological sites for tourists seem to be quite expensive. Troy was about €25, I think, each, and Ephesus we saw maybe even more than that. But we've heard there's some tourist passes where you can get various locations for the all in one, but we'll have to look into that. Turkish people get to attend those places, I guess rightly so, for a lot less, but the differential is massive.
Yeah, Troy was like £2 for a Turkish person to live, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's like 10 times more for a non-Turkish person, so it seems quite a big differential, that really. But anyway, anything more to add?
So, yeah. Just that I'm really enjoying myself now. I'm thinking that I've had 3 months off work now, and I'm still sleeping 9-10 hours a night, aren't I? But just waking up every morning feeling like the world's your oyster. It's just a fantastic feeling. I don't feel stressed. It's all gone now. So thinking we've got a chance to, do something like this. I think we should do. To be fair, I think you actually do learn who you are, who you actually are as a person as well. When you've not got the stress of shift work and all the stress of home, like, paying the bills, and I know we've got a budget and everything like that. It's nothing, is it, compared to what we used to have to juggle in England.
No, the things we have to do are far simpler. We've fully serviced the van this morning.
Yeah, that's about blue jobs.
It takes half an hour, and then you're done, aren't you?
And well, I've found as well in Turkey, there's lots of places for you to do that as well, especially filling up with water. Loads of places you can find plenty on Park for night. Whereas in England, we really struggled.
Fresh water is an issue. Yeah, in England.
I'm not over here. You can service everything, can't you? Easily.
A bit more difficult on the toilet waste. We found one on Parthenites yesterday, but it was just by the side of a highway, fresh water and a toilet. But it was right next to a workshop. There was a fellow working there, and I didn't feel comfortable, doing the cassette thing there. So we ended up in a little campsite last night to enable us to service that side of it as well. So you can find stuff. It's not difficult. You just have to duck and dive a little bit. But certainly fresh water is easy to obtain.
Key thing with you though, you've got an extra toilet set, didn't you? So
two cassettes is crucial, really.
Yeah.
Because otherwise you'd be thinking, like now, for example, we could stay here probably for 4 or 5 days if we really wanted to. Whereas with one cassette, 3 days we've found maximum without being able to empty it. So it's just those little constraints you've just got to work around and plan for, really.
But in the scheme of things, that's nothing compared to what we juggle in the UK.
No.
I'm just really looking forward to, well, obviously the weather's perked up now. So I'm looking forward to the weather. We were sourcing a Max fan out as well, aren't we, to be fitted?
Yeah, I've had the impression. I was kind of thinking we could get jobs done on the van quite a bit cheaper. But I got a quote from a guy and it was only 10% less than British prices. And it wasn't actually the model of the fan that I want. I reckon what they must do is, like we do, Google the prices in England or Western Europe and then give a price. So it's certainly not dirt cheap to get jobs done. I've got a heat shield has come detached underneath, which I'm hoping to get a repair on. So I'll see how. I found an exhaust place in Antalya, so we'll see how we get on with that. But otherwise, I'll have to replace that. But I think in general, because maybe partly because inflation is so high, they're running at 50% inflation. So they've got some challenges in the Turkish economy. So I think it's partly that, and partly they're probably wise to tourists coming in and charging tourist prices as well.
But it's still a lot less in England, isn't it?
For some things, but not for all things. So you just got to be wise, I think, to the options. Okay, we'll break off for now, shall we?
Yeah. Speak to you soon.
See you in a bit.